So here's a little video I'm making of me roping and doctoring a sick calf. This calf has, I think, some sort of infection in its lungs and nose, so I didn't really want to neck it. So what I did is I threw a houlihan, a big loop, and I let him step through it. I was hoping that she would step all the way through it so I could just have her by her back feet, but that didn't happen. So now I've got to kind of follow her around and set up a trip. And if you'll look closely at my horse's tail, you'll see what they call a mustache knot or a mud knot. And the reason I put that in his tail was these pins, this corral that I'm in are pretty muddy, and he's got a really long tail, and if he was ever to throw his tail or switch it, it would probably flick mud all over in my face, and it just keeps it cleaner when you're in these nasty corrals like this. But you'll see some people use those in the summertime, and I really don't like to tie that in the summertime because it's their only way of getting rid of flies is with their tail, and if you take half of it away from them, that's just not real nice. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of following this calf around. I don't want to run it or anything, and because I think this infection is in its nose or in its lungs, so I want to go as easy as possible. And you might be wondering why I'm roping something in our corrals. Well, our chute wasn't working, so this is what I got to do. And what I'm kind of trying to do is throw my slack out in front of her, so she'll step over it or get her wrapped up in any way that I can. And so now I've got it flicked over to the other side of her, on her right side, and I want her to turn to her left and step over my slack. And that's what she does right there. Didn't really get it in the video, but now at least I've got her kind of wrapped up, got it wrapped around one back leg, and so I'll take that. I'm not going to choke her or anything, so I'm just going to dally up and take a couple steps till she plops down for me, and wait and see if she's going to kick or anything. And usually they'll have one good kick, and then they'll kind of give it up and succumb to their fate. So now I'm going to get as close as I can, and I'm going to take a couple wraps here and get everything tight, and then I take the slack in my rope, a little bit of it, and I put it underneath the rope coming up to my saddle horn, so that it's held tight, but it's like a slip knot. So all I have to do is pull on my slack, and it'll pop that loose. And you've got to have a well-trained horse to do that, and it just takes some time, but it's not a hard thing to do. So now I just give the calf a shot, and that's all. Thanks for watching.